we're going to be building this building for the next couple days behind me here. We're going to be trying to catch everything on film here and get all the details of how we do every little thing, so a DIYer can follow along, or if there's a crew that needs to learn some more efficiency tips and all that, that's what we're going to be doing. So please watch all these videos. They'll be very informational. I'll be taking my time and going through how I can do this by myself. I'm hoping the goal is to try to do it in about 40 hours-ish. So there's going to be quite a bit of content. And so today's day one. We're going to be laying it out and setting posts and probably trying to get our lumber cut as well. So we'll dive right into it then. All right, so step one, we're gonna be laying out this building here. You definitely wanna take the time on this step and a lot of these steps that we're doing today to make sure everything's straight, square, and level, because everything will hinge off of that. It'll just give you so much more success later, get you more efficient as well. So here's a layout that I have here. It's got all the numbers on it. It's even got your diagonal, and I'll show you guys how to find that diagonal. So we're going to use this as a layout. I'm going to use this diagonal, and I'm going to go ahead and lay this out. Just to explain, these are a little bit rough, but the closer you get these, the more luck you'll have later, but we'll refine it on the final piece. So that's it for that step. That's pretty simple. All right, so then after you get all those out, you want to get your, I call these batter boards up for your string lines. So you're gonna go ahead and keep them about like that away. You'll put a pin out here, your string line will be right here. Also, this will come to play a little bit later, but you want them the exact distance, all of them the same, because you're going to be measuring off of them. You don't want to be measuring at an angle, and you want to try to keep them about as level too as you can this way. So this pad's pretty level, so I'm just going to go off of that. It's going to be close enough. Okay, all right, and that's about all it entails. The main thing is, like I said, keep it the same distance away, keep it level, and just make it look square and everything. It just comes in so much handier. All right, so now we got the batter boards all set up. They're all about the same height, same distance away. They're all square. Just gives you the best shot at getting this a lot better. So now we're gonna go ahead and gonna put a string line. Just try to go right over the screwdrivers on one sidewall and one gable, and then we'll measure off of that. That way we get the distance right, then we'll check square. So it should be pretty close, but then, so I'm just gonna kind of guess here a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and just try to line that up best I can. Bingo, yep. So if you get those really good and you make sure your two lines are good off of that and everything's right, it usually falls together. Usually it's within a quarter, half inch. So it's all 100% right. So we're ready to mark them out and then start digging. All right, so now we got our strings right on. So next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take this layout and we're gonna go ahead and lay this thing out here. The doors are up front here. So this thing's pretty easy. All it has is 2 garage doors and a walk door, and everything else is just 8 foot on center basically. So there's a couple of different ways you can do this. If you got somebody to help you, you can have somebody hold you this end, and you just go out and mark them out. So I mark them out with a Sharpie. Or you could, if you don't want to do like how I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna just figure out the math, kind of how I did with the diagonal. I'm gonna hook on there and I'm gonna figure out the math. But you could also just, you know, set your, get your corner post set and then re-put your strings back up and hook on them, and then you got something right here by the string. What I'll do too, actually I'm gonna start back at that end now that I'm rethinking it. It makes sense usually to try to do it on the side. You're gonna start setting trusses, so I'm gonna start setting trusses back there and come forward. So I'm gonna go back here and start laying out this way. All right, and then I'm gonna go lay the back gable off just the same way off the string, same way as I did that wall over there. And you can have somebody, if you have somebody hold you, that's always the best. But if you don't, then you can just hook on there or set your corner posts, and it's about that easy. Next step after you got it laid out is I go around and I paint the ground, and I try to get as much close as I can to the center of the hole. So you know your post is gonna be about right in here. So I just do that like that and go around and paint them all, and it's pretty simple. But the closer you get it, the better luck you'll have with getting your hole right on. I mean, I had to have an 18-inch hole, so I got some wiggle room. But now we got it all painted, we're gonna take the strings down and get ready to dig. And I usually try to at least leave them hooked up on one side, just so you don't get them confused. But I usually just bring them out and just lay them right outside here and just pull them out of the way, then I drive inside and dig holes